goal of today is to get back on track.
Eventually.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm finally out and running. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Smoothie. Tastes like dead. You guys, my period just started. I'm in my workout clothes. I was ready to go work out, and then I was like having my second cup of coffee. You could tell I'm on my period. When I finished all my deadlines last year, the same day I was like, okay, I'm kind of feeling creative after I've done my deadline work. I'm going to just draw something just for fun. And I drew a line and the line just was like, and I was like, whoa, what's happened here? And I have no idea why my old tablet just decided to just stop working. So this is the old tablet that I used. It's the first one I've ever bought. It's a Wacom Bamboo CTH470, but I bought this secondhand from a friend from uni in 2015, and I just hate the idea that like tech isn't meant to last. Like they just make you do all these updates so that you have to buy everything else to keep up with it, and it's ridiculous. I'm working with a brand and I had to connect their stuff to my Mac, and again it was like, because it's a brand new stuff, it was like, you need to update your computer to use this. So I thought, worst comes to worst, and I can't connect my old tablet because I don't like doing the updates, because that was a big fear of mine. At least I've got my iPad for backup, which is something I bought last year. So I did the updates. And then 2 weeks later, it was like, it was working fine. And then 2 weeks later, my old tablet was like, that's it, I'm done now. I've got nothing left to give. So, new tablet, and this one just ticked all the boxes for me. Like, it's small. The problem with me is I got a tiny desk and I couldn't fit my keyboard with this on my desk at the same time. It's Bluetooth as well, which is great, and I'm hoping it will last longer than the other one did. 2015 I got the other one, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I'm hoping this one lasts me a more like 10 years. So cute, it's pink. Like, let's be honest, like I was researching at tablets. I could have gotten a cheaper one, but this one was pink. I made my book. I've made everything I've done for the past 7 years on that second-hand Wacom tablet. You do not need to buy stuff to make great work. It's really all up here. Yeah, we're getting along just fine. I am worried about just having one pen, because I bought 2 pens for my other one. And it was a saving grace when I misplaced it, and I was like, I got a spare. And I lost my Apple pen on a shoot, so I had to buy a cheap Apple pen, which I'm so upset about, because it didn't even break, which is most of the reasons why I have to buy new things. I fucking lost it on the shoot, and I remember someone gave it to me in my hand as I was walking out the door, and I think I might have left it in the taxi. I know, so sad. Play a violin for me. Goodbye, Alpha pen. Okay, I'm gonna have this coffee.
The next day.
Good morning. Today is a very exciting day because I'm going to try my first flavoured kombucha that I've made. You can tell it's got mango in it, it's very sweet. I've got my porridge here. I'm listening to Andy J. Pizza's latest podcast episode, and I'm going to have a really great day today, even though I'm very tired.
So if you want to see the whole weekly planning routine, I do have a video on that, but
I'm planning my whole year, and I have been watching productivity YouTubers in the background.
Blackboard.
Okay, I just realised I'm going to redo my Patreon icons and cover. So I'm going to start with the icons, and what I want them to feel like is like separate little logos, but I'm just not loving that purple. But the rest of the logos I think need a whole complete redesign, to be honest. But I probably will keep the first one quite similar. But yeah, I really love the banner of the little shapes and the arrows. Okay, I'm on my Pinterest. You can follow me on Pinterest. I'll leave it linked below if you are interested. But I also do think it can be really important to, you know, set your research time for a short time, because I think it can get to the point where you're like looking at so much stuff where you can become really overwhelmed by how good everyone else is. So that's my top tip when doing your research, is really like go and get what you need, and then at the end call it a day, you know. And illustrated, I might even look at illustrated stamp. Like, I love the idea of like a stamp, you know. I think the first original logos were stamps. I think the male one definitely should be a stamp. That would make so much more sense. Oh, look at this Miffy stamp. Oh my god, I love it. That is so cute. Okay, so voice over time. Unfortunately, I lost a bunch of this footage because it came corrupt. So sorry if you see some like green weird things like that happening now. I don't know what happened, but you can see the icons above are the old ones, and I kind of just played around, and you can see I'm going back and forth kind of. I knew that I wanted to create stamps, but really I'm just having fun, seeing what works, taking things back if they work. And I really thought that it was missing something that you can see that I'm playing with here, and I ended up putting the type of tier that it is in some italic writing, which I feel like is off-brand for me, but it just worked. Like the idea of a postcard that says "I wish you were here," I kind of was using that as inspiration, and I just think it really works. And here I'm trying to figure out if I want the edges of the stamps to be different, but I just went with the same as I really thought it worked. And having the structure of the outside of the stamp the same, I feel like really makes them look like a set, which I wanted them to feel like part of a unit, as well as work really individually as icons. And yeah, I'm obsessed with this colour palette. I know some of my patrons have said that they love the colour palette. It really reminds me of this like 70s feel, and like old school packaging, and maybe like cereal packaging. And I decided to go with the house for the male option, as that's like something that is arriving to your home. That's the connection I made there. And the last one, the mentoring one, is a mountain, because I'm helping you overcome your challenges, so that's the connection there. Definitely used Bob Ross as some inspiration, because he just does the mountain thing just so well. And yeah, these are the results. Let me know what you think. The house one took me way longer than I wanted. I just felt like I couldn't get it right, and it just is just my process. Like, my process is figuring things out, trying to see what works, having lots of ideas, having lots of different versions of the one idea, and just like working it out on the page. And I eventually just stuck to the one house that's like a 3D, because usually my illustrations are quite flat. I don't really have shading or perspective or anything like that. So I don't know, it's kind of cool to push yourself out of your comfort zone as well. And yeah, I'm really happy with the logos. I mean, this is my process. Let me know what you think of the final result. I do this thing every single time I've got a plan and I need to go out, especially if it's like a social thing. I like make up in my mind like that it's going to be awful or I'm not going to enjoy it and that it's a waste of time, and so I talk myself out of going. It's an anxiety thing, it's a social anxiety thing, and I like nearly cancelled today, but my mum talked me into it. It's a fun event where people are going. It's going to be, I think it's a crochet knitting club. I don't really know too much about it at all, but I know how to crochet now, so I'm a member of the club. And it's in an ice cream place, so that is also helping me with my anxiety, because I'm like, I'm just going to go and have ice cream and it's going to be fun. That's good. Dog snuggled with me here. Another one here. Why you want the best behaviour? You were going crazy 2 seconds ago. I finished my coffee. What do you think, Olive? Olive, what do you think? Do you think I should go work out? Or should I be a lazy whippet? I got this on vocal. I'm ready for the day. I'm gonna watch Franad's new video and eat my porridge, and I'm going to get to work right after that. Just eat a lot of Indian and having a little lie down before I get on with my next group of tasks. Me and Reggie having a nap on the sofa, just a 10-minute, just to rest my eyes, and then I'm gonna get back to it. We're having a nap. Reggie has moved. I've got still 6 minutes left on my nap. Reggie has moved here. Olive came and jumped on me. Olive! Olive! Come on. Come cuddle before I go back to work. Olive! Come on. No, doesn't care. Not interested. I'm exhausted. But I don't want to have any more coffee, because I think the problem that I've been having is I've been drinking coffee too late. When I got back from my boyfriend's, I woke up to this beautiful sunrise the next morning, and I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. This is me making a puzzle at Christmas, by the way, if you're interested. I recorded me making the puzzle, and I feel like it has to go somewhere because I'm really proud of this puzzle. Yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, please put them in the comments section and I will answer them next week. Ask me anything you like about creativity or my process or anything and everything, and I will answer it in next week's video that will be coming out on Friday at 5 p.m. UK time. If you want to become a patron, all the links will be in the description. A huge thank you to my patrons who allow me to make these kinds of videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye.